go. Now I just need to get the link and post it to Discord. We are live, right? Right? We should be live. Oh good, we're live. Excellent. Alright then. Oh good, we're live. An echo, just what I always wanted. Wait. Alright. There's the link posted to Discord, and we are ready. Few hours late, yes, but ready. Okay, so over here we're ranching. You know, if they're only capable of laying eggs when they've got cakes, there must be a lot of bakeries out in the wild that I haven't found yet. Now you might be wondering, why in the world is a treasure chest mating with a small elephant? I can explain. Though maybe I can't explain. There was a logic to this somewhere. Yeah. Hey, Hancock. Okay, so Braden's weird. I started... Here, to explain what's going on, we need to start by going home. To my other home. That desert home I'm going to disassemble soonish. I need to build a new base. Okay. So, I originally started with Anubis and the cat girl. I forget her name. Sekhmet. I started out with those two because it made the most sense of anything I had seen in the game to pair them. Because she literally gives bonuses to Anubis, so I was like, yes, I should breed the two of them. I was expecting it to produce 50% Anubis, 50% Sekhmet, or maybe all Sekhmet since that's the mother. I wasn't sure exactly what would happen. But I started getting nothing but ice eggs. And one weird egg that says it's a mutated egg. It has purple stuff coming off of it, so we'll find out what that did. But yeah. When I kept getting ice eggs, that made the alarm bells trigger. So I aborted the operation and looked more closely at my minions. And one of the first things I noticed was, let's see, Sekhmet female. Yep, that makes sense. Sekhmet female, checks out. Sekhmet male? What? Oh, hey, look! There are female Anubises in here somewhere, too. Yeah, here's one. Female Anubis. Oh. Oh. Well, that changes everything. So I had the dog people and the cat people procreate with the other dog people and cat people. And that's my second set of eggs. These 25-pound ones are from Sekhmet, and these 50-pound ones are from the Anubises. Then I took two dragons that I thought might be the best flying mount to have access to, and I made them have some. I don't remember what these two were. These two I just happened to find. And now we've got these wet eggs. And I've been running around with a team of mons that specifically give me bonuses to eggs. So now the moment of truth. What did Sekhmet and Anubis produce consistently? Whale-Alaska? They can't all be a whale, can they? Why would they be a whale? I had a feeling it was going to be something stupid, but a whale? Oh, blaze mud? Okay, the mutant egg just does something weird. Okay, this is making less and less sense to me. Ah, jeez, I had removed a bunch of pets from stuff. Alright, let's see. Oh, he's big! She's a big one. She has Magma Geyser level 3. Increases the attack and defense of the pal fighting alongside you by 7% whenever you defeat an enemy. Really good at fighting hordes. Wow, really good. Oh, wow, is that Kindling 7 and Mining 8? You are my new favorite pet. You're joining the X-Men. That's all there is to... Oh, yeah, here's the two. Here's the two that, yeah, okay. Moving on. Where are these Whale-Alaskas? How do you get a whale from them? Oh, it's good at fishing. I haven't done fishing yet. I need to do fishing. I don't know what to think of those. Right, so why in the world is an elephant and a treasure chest mating back in the base? Because I didn't explain that part yet. Well, I went through all my pals. All the ones I ever caught. And I took the ones with the most interesting traits, like Demon God and Lucky. And I'm starting to just try and see if I can get pets that have these traits. We'll see how that turns out. As for the incubator situation, yeah, I'm kind of stuck on that one too. You get all the fast hatching ones out of the way. See, I wanted to upgrade my tech. I was like, well, yes, I'd like a large-scale egg extra. Oh, I have to defeat Faybreak Tower. Okay, well. Alright, well, I'd like to have a large... wait, no, I gotta defeat the Genetic Research Unit? Where's that? Alright, well, maybe just a simple electric egg. Oh. This thing costs 2 ancient cores each. Yeah, I don't know how good this is. I actually don't know how much better this would be, but ancient civ cores, those are really hard to come by. But you know what's not hard to come by? 2 ancient civ parts, 10 fragments, 5 cloth, and 30 rocks. You know what's a dime a dozen? These things. So where making each electric one that I make would be a major pain to create, I can just do this! Oh no, I can't have a large thing that takes multiple eggs at once. Whatever shall I do? Alright. I really can't remember what these two were. Egg. 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 Anyway, that mutation rate must be really low. It's definitely below 10%. So far as I can tell, it might be 5%. There's got to be ways I can increase the mutation chance. a little bit later, we're going to go through this, and we're going to see... Oh, looks like I have to wait for a few to hatch in a few minutes, and then we'll plant the last ones. But yeah! This'll be pretty good. Well, let's go back to the breeding pits. Now the cakes, they take a really long time to forge. It takes a long time to forge all the ingredients and a cake. So. Oh wow, they made 3 of them while we were away. I don't know if this thing is doing its job. It's supposed to have a 50% chance of giving me 2 eggs when I pick up an egg, but I don't think that's working. Anyway, regardless, these two have had their time in the sun. Whatever it is they're producing, we've got a pile of. So... You know what happened? Look at the traits on this thing. Both the PAL and the player have a 50% boost to their regeneration, 25% defense, poison resistance, burn resistance, and he swims. But you know what the problem is? That thing came from... Let's see, so Earth Emperor makes sense, because Anubis had Earth Emperor. But those other 2 traits, I don't know where those came from. This guy just has Destructive. This one did get Earth Emperor when it's not an Earth type, and Vanguard. But mostly they got a lot of negative traits. That's very strange. Need more experimentation. Alright, let's see. Who's up next? I really want to see if we can get lucky. Next experiment. Both of them are lucky. What happens if you're both lucky? Wait a minute, where's the, hold on. Where's the stingray? Where the heck did it go? Oh my gosh, there you are. Hey, you! Gotcha. You two have fun. Lucky is like the best trait ever. I'm worried that Lucky won't be able to translate. But there's only one way to find out. You may think I may have gone a little overboard with the egg hatchery over here, our rookery. But I assure you I did not go overboard. Not yet, I haven't. Huh. So, Turtacle. That's an interesting one. Let's check in for more research data here. Okay, these are the originals. It got lucky! It passed the trait down. Diamond body, diamond body. Lucky. Lucky is insane. It's, plus 15%, plus 15%, plus 20%. It's just really powerful. Okay, traits are passed down. Somehow a treasure chest and an elephant made this, though. So, it would appear that any particular combination of these things is going to result in completely random offspring species. Maybe there's a logic to it, but how? I don't know what that logic would be yet. But the traits being heritable means that the most valuable pals are going to be the ones with really good traits. We're going to try to build up a collection of the strongest traits we can find. And then we'll just kind of breed the result with everything until we find something useful. We'll call that the tentative plan. Alright. Well, oh, I missed one. Oh, wait, I have a couple more in my inventory. Well, here you go. Alright. Very interesting. Yeah, we need to catch just loads of random monsters looking for super traits. I might mass produce stuff and just run around catching hundreds and hundreds of low-level pals in low-level areas. I don't know. What are does their level and location affect their odds of having good traits? It actually might. It actually might be important. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, looks like I can fit 3 more eggs in. Oh, you thought these were all my eggs? No, that was just all that would fit in this cabinet. Hold on a moment. What were these? Oh, right. Okay, this is the 2 dragons again. I'm very curious to see how that all turns out with them. Actually, maybe just breeding I'll randomly end up with good stuff. I don't know. We'll have to find out. Alright, huge feed bag! I'm gonna explore more today. While the experiment is ongoing. I do very much intend to move. As soon as I run out of cakes, I'm going to disassemble that base completely. The one that we're breeding at. I'm just going to tear that entire base down and build a new base. I don't know that I have the resources to do what I want to do, but I'm sure going to try. Because I have ideas. You guys are not doing a good job of keeping up with your planting. How am I supposed to bake 1,000,000 cakes like this? Honestly, this base was spec'd kind of towards handiwork for a long time. Speaking of which, I really need to make a PAL Sphere factory again. I have that turned off right now and I need it on. Alright, you guys done hatching over there? I'm gonna throw a few more eggs in and then I'm gonna be on my way. Almost. Well, let's see. I wonder what weapon assembly line 2 could get me. Alright. Oh good, there's enough space here. That! Do that! That's right, guys, get on it! I'm gonna build a multi-floor building. That's gonna be the new base, and it's possibly gonna be a permanent one. The first permanent base. Do you think that I can grow food on top of glass? Look, I have ideas, okay? Alright, so the next step up goes from ingots to... Holy shit, it eats 3 refined ingots per Palworld. No! Even just a couple hundred of them would bankrupt me. Oh, Pal metal ingots! No! That's too expensive. Oh, and plasteel. Yeah, sure, you might as well. Okay, yeah, no, these are, we were running into a lot of stuff we weren't capable of capturing, but holy shit, the price tag on these. This is basically... I mean, this isn't cheap, but at least I can produce them. This is probably going to be my base level for the rest of the game, are just these. The red ones. And then we'll upgrade things as we have to. Those refined ingots, those are not cheap, man. Alright, over here. Another tentacle. Alright, there's another thing I need to check out from this experiment. Yes. Supposedly... Okay, that's not working either. Yeah, okay, alright. I can say that's another thing that's not worked the way I thought it would. So, I was trying to produce... So see, PAL eggs you pick up have a 35% chance of being an alpha egg. 45% chance! And you have a 50% chance of receiving an extra. These aren't working. So I guess it just doesn't work with breeding. Because roughly half of my hatched minions should have been alphas. But the only one who actually was the mutant. This is very unfortunate. I was hoping that that would work, but no luck. So... I don't know, man. I'm kind of bummed out that these didn't work. This was supposed to be your whole thing, Bron Cherry and Grin. Your whole thing was supposed to be picking up eggs would be better, and you failed at your one job. Oh well. Oh well, what can you do? Here's 111 hyperspheres for me to console myself with. Price tag is so outrageous. I guess I should make some legendary spheres for emergencies. I don't need to keep every kind in stock. In fact, I kind of feel like I should throw away everything below red. But it would be good to have something with a little more oomph to it. I might really just run around and catch a crap ton of stuff. For more research fodder. Alright. And with a remainder of 2, that's about to change. The remainder's about to be a whole lot more than 2. The remainder's about to be more than 2. As soon as you 2 output another 4 eggs. And they'll do it too. Why aren't they reproducing? Something's wrong. These 2 are a failure? Why? Oh, shit, they're both female. Ah, fork, they're both female. Oops. Okay, can't do the double lucky experiment. My mistake. I actually only have 2 males, now that I'm looking at it. Well, shit. Alright. Yeah, we need more. Ah, you two, have fun! I should probably take notes on what creates what for offspring. Alright, this big island here is the last of the central islands that needs exploring. I need to go here. Alright, we'll take off Team Egg Picker-Upper. Diamond Body and Lucky, good for you. I'll just put these over here. I've liked Suzaku a lot, but this thing actually flies faster. It really does. It doesn't have as much stamina, so I'm a little bit on the fence about it, but I think that this is the one I should invest in. If I can build up its stamina and stuff, man. I mean, who doesn't want to fly faster? It's oddly a tiny bit trickier to fly, though. Yeah, let's take a gander at how it flies, huh? Alright, I think I'll start exploring on the left side. The western edge of this isle. Yeah, as you can see, its stamina drains real quick compared to Suzaku. Probably because it's a giant fat dragon instead of a nice streamlined bird. But I think you can also tell that it's fast. I mean, it's pretty fast.
What?
Hey, look, an egg. Oh, I don't have my egg pickuppers with me. It's another thing I gotta experiment with. Alright, let me see. Alright. Free Pal Alliance, huh? This is one of your facilities? Wonder what would happen if I just seized one of these and started building more base on top of it. Huh, well, I don't have to worry about him anymore. Like, seriously though, what if I just seized this facility and started building a base up here? Building onto it. It's such a pretty place. I could put my PAL thing right on top. I bet the game won't let me if I try. I bet it would just tell me no. Okay, how are you supposed to get up here? How were you supposed to get on this roof? I mean, it's a nice place. Oh, okay, there was a ladder here. Hi, guys. Oh yeah, there's one other thing I tried I should talk about. You might have noticed it sitting in my inventory. I have this thing! And I don't like it. I mean, I absolutely loved it, but... Well, let me explain. So, it is a combination axe and mining pick. And what's so great about it is... I'll show it off in its broken state. It gets a higher yield than your mining pick would. I mean, what's not to like? The laser's awesome, right? Well, I'll tell you what's not to like. This is quite a bit less effective than when I first constructed the thing. And you know what? I decided to immediately just do the hardwoods in my base. The base we're currently doing the breeding in. It was half broken by the time I was done harvesting the hardwoods. Now, I wasn't being perfectly efficient. I was spraying the laser around, you know, having fun, but nevertheless, like, its durability is so crap. And it is so expensive to repair. Like, holy shit, is it expensive. And I'm just like, I could use this laser and spend a fortune repairing it. Or I could just... I mean... What can I say? So I'm very disappointed in the laser mining drill. Oh. Hi, I'm here to take all your stuff. Or, I mean, something justice, yeah. Anyway, I'll take that. What a facility you guys have. This place is awesome. Nice dodge roll. Alright, we've gotten into the bowels of this place. And once again, these don't seem like the kind of guys who'd be putting their pals in cages. But here we are. So, oh. Maybe their whole plot line will be turn out to be that they're just a bunch of hypocrites or something. I don't know. Oh, hey, look, a treasure. Alright. Not that great a haul, to be honest. But it was just a cool building. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it would tell me I can't establish my base on their rooftop, but I would love to. That would just be the coolest place to build your base. Look at how quickly this thing ascends. I really like my Dragonite. I think my Dragonite is awesome. Alright, we need to explore over there, and then over there, and so on. And you're gonna need to rest. I'm sure with my ridiculous stack of supplies back in the base that I haven't tapped into, I'll find something that can increase your stamina. Ooh. Miss.
What?
Hi there. Are you covered in maleness symbols? Alright, let's use up some of the lower level ones, I guess. Cool. Extra Heart Army's extremely strong and heat resistant, is it? Hey, it's more bees! The moment I decide I don't need honey, you guys are everywhere. Oh, that's okay. Guess I'll just go with the yellows? Oh man, why are you so hard to catch? Cancelled. I saw you trying to explode. I don't think so. Not on my watch, you don't. Okay, what's that? I have a couple of these. Oh no. Well, that was a mistake. I slipped and tossed out the wrong guy for the job. That's okay. Alright. The more critters we capture, the better. Ooh. Be a good spot to gather iron. Kinda hoping you'd get paralyzed. Kinda really hoping you'd get paralyzed. Okay. A logging foreman. Oh, hey. Egg! I wonder if I like eggs. I think I do. Hello. Hello, are you a queen bee? Oops, shit. Ah, darn it. That's okay, there's another one over there. Got it. I get the feeling that if I breed a queen bee with a regular bee, I'll somehow get some random other thing. Okay, this is where the bees all live. Holy crap, we found you guys. But it's too late. You're no longer necessary. Well, perhaps I can find some useful service for you nonetheless. Maybe one of you will have a really interesting trait. I want to get lucky and artisan on all of my workers. I think it'd be difficult to get that combo.
What?
But since lucky can be hereditary, then maybe I can do it. Surprise! Where'd the other one go? Oh, hi there! I got another lemon ready. You're not getting away from me! Hey, how's it going, Drawbard? You'll have to go a little earlier in the video to see the terrible the lovely experiment that we're running. Yes. It's all very, humane. Yes, that's a good word for it. Our experiments today are very, very humane. Oh, wait, there's a boss. Huh, the bees are literally going to be marked on the map because there's a super queen. Well, let's pay her a quick visit. Why are you injured? Shocking. Thank you. Oh, hi, where'd you come from? Oops. One lemon left.
What?
Are you the Super Queen? You are. Oh, you were gonna detonate yourselves. Alright, switching to red now that we're out of lemon. Alright, I got all the bee guards I need. I'm gonna steal your treasure. Ha ha ha! A musket? Get out of here. What is this crap? I don't even see the musket schematic. Oh, there it is. I'll just shove an egg in there. Oh, that'll work. Alright! Excellent. I think I got 5 of those. I know I got 5 bee guards. I could probably use a couple more Elizabeths, but... Egg. Well, I mean, if I need a couple more, and they're right here... Your guards aren't doing a terribly good job, are they? They can't seem to figure out that they've got wings and can fly. that's a pretty good trick they've got. Alright. I've collected all the bee samples I need. Why in the world do you have self-destruct? You know, actually that makes a lot of sense, given what I know about bees. Actually, yes. Hey, somebody's house. It isn't the Free Pal Alliance. Should I pay them a quick visit? This isn't as cool as the last house I found. I think I stormed this one yesterday. Well, you made it real difficult. I see. I figured out what your defenses are. But do you have air defenses? I think you don't. Yoink. Got him. Ooh, ancient tech point, always welcome. I don't know why I want that, but okay, I can make their flag now. I've stolen their banner. I see an egg. I really should have brought my egg collecting stuff with me and test it out to see if it works on random eggs. It should. It's a real disappointment it doesn't work in the breeding pits, but it works on regular eggs probably. It must, right? I'll have to test. Next time I go to that absurdly high level area. Alright. Old revolver? Fish. Think I'm gonna go back to using handgun ammo? I mean, handgun ammo was pretty efficient. It came in lots of 20. But I've moved past such things. I use sword beams now. Okay, so we've explored that one over there. I'm not exactly doing a very thorough exploration. I'm kind of just hitting all the points of interest and whatever catches my eye as I go. What's so interesting that they put a teleport spot next to it? Let's take a look. Sealed Realm of the Mystic. Show me. Lunaris. Extraterrestrial. I see. Well, we've been seeing extraterrestrials. Mewtwo, you've grown some real big ear things. What's up with those head tentacles? Now you're mine. It can control those who carelessly stare into its eyes. Those seen with the Lunaris are in its mind, simply under its control. Okay. More critters. More critters equal more win. That's the equation. That's the equation to this world. Alright, there's a guy there, there's something there. I think we'll go all the way around the edge. Probably hit this as well, and then we'll do the center. And then we'll check in. We'll check in on the rookery. Man, I should give this place a more thorough search. At some point I'll get the ones that are good at spotting things, the pets with abilities to find things, and I'll find all the things. There you go, take a rest. Okay, I see an egg, a dungeon, maybe another egg. A purple thing. But first, I want this. Those are worth their weight in gold. And crazy amounts of XP. Good grief, I think they're worth more XP the higher level I get. Which means you should save them all until you're high level, right? Your name is Fumbles? Huh, but you're not a goblin. Oh, maybe it's the entire fight is me fumbling. I think I missed the fight while my dragon took care of it. Okay, well. That guy's done. Okay, egg. Alright. Yoink. It's a big one. Ah, the rock tree. So this is how rocks are grown. I always wondered. Huh. Plasma funnel sounds like a good tech. This one's closed right now, huh? Well, it still gets marked on the map. Aha. Another one. Do you think the guy that wants me to capture lots and lots of things will count the ones that I hatch? Doesn't seem like it should, but if the game considers each hatch to be a capture, well, he won't know the difference. In theory. There's at least one of those tech things over yonder. Did I need more of you guys? Reds are so much better than the previous Pokeballs. Okay, good, that's the last one I needed. Okay. Wow. Gotta stay low enough to the ground that I can spot things. Like that! What is that? I don't have this. Some kind of zebra monkey. Goriot! Beat the ground rhythmically to communicate. Well, if I'm going to communicate with it, I'm going to have to learn its language, I guess. Oops. Alright, let's see. There's junk in my... Oh, okay, yeah, my inventory is majorly junked up. Hopefully that'll free enough space. I like this thing. Think I'm gonna let you get away, huh? Do ya? Now battle's back to normal. All this wood just raining down. Okay. Cave. Out of curiosity, what level is this cave? $29. I wonder if that'll have some real prizes in it. Hold on. on a second. I've gotten too heavy to fly fast. Problem solved. From this distance, it looks like the skyline of a ruined city, but I can tell it's stone, kinda. I'm very eager to go back and check the egg situation. But let's finish this before we check in on our experiments. Egg. Verdant Brook. I've been here before. It didn't give me Discovery XP. It could have, and it would have leveled me up, too. Exploration is the way to get levels. Man, all of this stuff that's researching is multiple material levels beyond what I can handle. We're gonna have to do quite a bit to catch up. Somehow I knew it was gonna be that one again. Oh no! Inventory full. What are we gonna dump? Rocks. Ring of Freight? Ooh, does it let me carry more stuff? Depending on how much more stuff, that could be a big deal. There's a boss type over yonder. We should probably hit up all the quests after this, too. Oh, inventory full. Ah, yes. Okay, there we go. I freed up a couple more slots. I'm too greedy to throw things away. Ah, must be you. All right. Now we have a big beacon. Cool. XP? I'll take that. A Castaway's Journal. Yay! Alright, I'll want that. Yeah, the tech I've gotten access to is way beyond me. I think it's because this game was built for multiplayer that the balance is a bit strange in single player. In multiplayer, well, you'd have multiple people gathering the different resources and probably trading. Like, yeah, sure, I'll build the iron mines if you make the coal mines. Probably makes building up the tech tree way faster. What's that guy over there? Yeah. He looks a bit dangerous. Just not to me. And that's what bounty hunting's all about. Not duels against dangerous opponents. Predator and prey. Predators strongly prefer cowardly tactics and picking on the weak. Predators don't like to get injured every time they want lunch. You don't survive long as a predator if you do that. My, look at this little villa. Stone door. Really? One of you? I keep hoping I'll get something exotic that I haven't seen before. And then they just have commons. Like having bunk beds, except nicer. I feel like I'm looking at somebody's RimWorld colony now. With a third dimension to it. This is a really nice place. You guys are doing so much better than the hovels the Syndicate live in. Oh. Got it. Bah. Your treasure is not even worth taking. Okay, some of this might be, though. That's a treasure map. Oh. Wonderful, wonderful. You know, for all the feeding bowls, you had almost no pals in this base to fight me with. Oh, courtyard. I love this place. A library. Trying really hard to hope I don't notice, huh? had your own medieval castle here. This place is awesome. Well, now that we cleaned up all of that, there are 2 rampagers here. I'll take you on. Now quick, the other one. Down here. So these guys always have giant souls. And you can make stat boosting items out of them. Alright. Well. No, yeah, I'm late today because my body just did not want to sleep. I just laid awake and laid awake and laid awake and laid awake. Got up for a little bit and then tried going back to bed. Laid awake, and then finally fell asleep. And then I woke up and went, oh no, I'm several hours late. So, yeah, no. It's, just today. We still gotta go around. You know, we can go here. We can go around that way. I think I'm going to warp back to base and unload all this stuff. Which, of course, I'm going to greedily take as much as I possibly can while I'm at it. The ice support whistle. I need to put several more things into this inventory somehow. Those are good materials. That there. Okay. Well, I guess I cannot have that one. But free quartz? You better believe I'm taking this with me. Honestly, it seems like all sorts of things I was looking for were just sitting on this island here. This island here that originally, when I first went to explore early on, the Gobfin's turf completely overwhelmed me and chased me off. But now, I mean, I took so long to get back to this island. I mean, nothing here's even a threat. Oops, 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 oops. Get rid of that. There we go. Coal! Which is good since I'm about to dismantle the coal production facility. We're going to check in on our eggs. But yeah, the bees were here. The pure quartz was here. Alright, one more lump. Okay. And away we go! Master Roshi couldn't ride that cloud anymore, but we can. Oh, wait. Wrong, Only the pure of heart may ride the cloud, and our heart is pure. Pure greed. Okay. Alright. Let's see how this... Wow, fork. 16 more minutes for a bunch of them. Well, let's see what we got. Alright. These should be the Sekhmet ones, right? Yeah, they are. Alright, very eager to see how these turned out. Got plenty more egg. Egg, 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 egg. I've still got more egg. Okay, well, let's take a moment to consider them. Actually, we have some new catches to consider too. Let's see. War Sect generates a barrier around the player. What does the barrier do? Does it negate one attack? Does it raise my defense? Doesn't say. If that's after I get hit 5 times, or I hit someone else 5 times. This is so unclear. Oh, that's interesting. The bee party, huh? Ah. While in parties, spheres home in on the enemies, and carrying capacity increased by 300? I like this one. Meh. I like this one. I could see using a bunch of those while out collecting resources. Alright, let's check in on these. So let's see. Runner. Infinite Stamina Runner Vanguard. Runner. Runner Farmhand. Runner Vanguard. Nothing particularly useful showing up. If I could only figure out how to breed them together with these over here, so I could get them to be lucky and stuff. I'm going to have to get rid of large numbers of these things. Serenity is good. Well, this one's got Swift. One of the things I need to test is see if I can stack stuff like Swift onto Runner. Artisan, that's one I really want. I want Artisan and Lucky. I think that's the fastest I can get a general working combo. Well. So you're probably all out of cakes by now. Even though this didn't seem to be doing anything, I'll equip them anyway. I really would like them to be awesome instead of stupid. 4x. Frozen egg. Oh no. There's no food here. Okay, here's what I'll do. I'll give you all of this. There you guys go. Don't worry, the new super bases will be so much better. We'll disassemble that place very soon. But if one base is out of food, I better check on the others. You're just not producing enough anymore. Ah, these are ready. And let me see. I've got 3 predator cores. What do I want? Stamina's always good. Make some stamina. Alright, let's see if we can bake more cakes. Oh, this is gonna be fun. I got the saddle for the big Gyarados snake monster. Okay, those aren't ready for collection. I collect them anyway. Just a little bit more. I'll be back for you all. Then we can really see how these things turned out. Alright, I'm going to put this here. I need to put... I bet that would let me carry more stuff. I'm actually very interested in that one. And we're going to experiment with them so much. We're going to get the condensers ready soon. Oh, well, have fun, Hancock. Yeah, egg, 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 egg. Let's see. Alright. One more stop here, and then we'll go back to finishing up the exploration of that island. By then, they should be done hatching. Wait, what's with these incubators? Oh, it's a mutant egg. My second one. Back in my day, we didn't use no incubators for eggs. We used to ride around on a bicycle to hatch things. Well, this is unacceptable. I made a mistake. That's better. Okay. What's that? Someone is plotting to raid my base? Now? Hi there. A 1,000? Once again, I've executed the diplomat. I'm sending his head back to you. They always seem to get pissed when I execute their diplomats. I can't imagine why. This time they just sent a stampede of stuff at me. Yeah, well. Unfortunately for you guys, this is basically a low-level area at this point. I never did get the slimes to work. No, I could never figure out how they spawned. Yeah. Well, what can you do? By now, it seems like Minecraft has had a bunch of random stuff added to it in the years since I last touched it. There's no way I'm gonna be able to give that another go anytime soon. There's so many other things on the to-do list. We've got Halloween approacheth. We've got the year of the RTS. We've got Xenonauts. I want to try something big and complicated too. It's gonna be more difficult to figure out and work with. Yeah, I had intended to do a bunch of stuff while I was on vacation, but I wasn't able to. Streaming and even recording was largely impossible. So I'm kind of behind on a few things now. That looks like an egg. Skyblock? I've heard of Skyblock. There's also a Factorio equivalent to Skyblock called C-Block. And then there's the Factorio mods. And the Darkest Dungeon mods. And, okay, there's a lot of mods for a lot of games. There's so many I'm interested in. Ah, if only I didn't have to have a job, you know? I could try to play all the games. But alas, that is not my lot in life. I think so. Xenonauts 2 for Halloween. I hadn't thought of that. I was thinking about System Shock 2 or the System Shock remake. Xenonauts 2 for Halloween, though. That's an interesting idea. Oh. I need to get a better weapon. I could be manufacturing a laser Gatling gun right now, except I don't have the materials to make the tools to make the Gatling gun, or the materials to make the tools to make the materials to make the tools to make the Gatling gun. Yeah, we're way behind on the on the production side of things. All this exploration put me wildly ahead, technically, in my levels. What's that? Heh. Just live in Anchorage from now on. Yeah, I'd never run out of money or anything. Food? I could just, you know, catch squirrels with my bare hands or something. Suck nutrition out of the snow. I'll keep the entire car warm with my body heat. Yes. Call that the scar of war. What in the world could have done that? And left lava that never cools on the surface? Is that going to turn out to be the last boss? Whatever did that to the land? Makes you think a little bit of Wild Arms 3. There was this gigantic, long desert that was in the shape of a line, and that had been some ancient super weapon that was unleashed on their world. Wild Arms 3 is a really cool game. Like, Wild Arms was good. Wild Arms 2 was better. And nobody ever talks about 2 or 3. And then 3 was just really good. It was a bit too long. But the characters are good. They actually had an anime intro, and it would change as you were going deeper into the game. If you'd let the intro play, it would change over the course of your playthrough. Kind of like what they did with Gasaraki, but yeah. Man. A courier? Managed training tournament? When you said courier, I thought you were going to suggest working for like Uber Eats or something. Yes. Welcome to the Uber stream. I'm taking this random person where he wants. And I'm also playing Tetris at the same time I'm driving. The roads are covered in black ice, so we have to be careful. Alright. All that's left is this big frosty mountain here. And I am still wearing ice protection armor. Ice resistant, or cold resistant armor, there we go. It's funny, I've been wearing this armor for a long time. I've got like 2 or 3 grades of armor above it that's theoretically possible. And I'm only just now entering a cold area. Hey look! New friends. They don't know they're my friends yet. Let's inform them. Resistance is futile. You will be assimilated into the collective. Oh, well, maybe not you. Man, if I could own my own store that had whatever I wanted it to, it would totally sell video games and jelly beans and potato chips and Dr. Pepper. It would be great. If I could avoid eating our entire stock, that is. This is an impact crater. This is definitely an impact crater. Is it cold because we're high up, or is it cold because whatever impacted was some kind of ice monster? It's got a lot of aliens in it. You never know. I wouldn't be surprised if it turned out that all pals are actually alien life forms. That would go away to explaining why they can all breed with each other. Strange people you meet in the shock. Toilet pizza? You know, it's always so weird when people decide to leave an article of some food item on a toilet seat, like a muffin or something. It's absolutely baffling. Like, what? Why would this? Why? Why? Makeshift shotgun. Garbage. You know, I think Dark Souls had the right idea of making all of their weapons viable. No matter what it was you picked up, it was viable. Which isn't to say they were all equal, but... This is weird. This has no snow on it. This ice lake with these ice things. Are they ice? Why is the snow not on them? Do they absorb snow? How does this work? Very unnatural. Very strange. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick to my theory that there's something magical about this cold spot. Do I have one of you yet? You're like goats. You can just stand on surfaces that should be impossible. You're also fragile. Also like goats. No, not you. You. Not a lot going on in this area, actually. What's that? Oh no, you're not getting anywhere. Oh, shit. I killed it again. Darn. Anyway, there's a couple of critters here I'd like to pick up, but I think it's time we check back on the experiments. Yeah, I can always come back up here later and catch a few more things. Wow, what is that? You guys are always apex predators wherever I find you. Alright, I used one of the real good ones. Oh, come on! Get caught! One player was afraid someone was going to eat his pizza while on the toilet. So he took the pizza with them, stacked it behind the toilet. What the heck? I didn't hear that story. I never heard something like that before. That's crazy. Oh, I don't have one of this one. Oh, that might... We'll check in at one of the ruined cathedrals, too. Alright. It's a moth! I can bop you on the head as many times as necessary. Likes the rain? Oh, okay. Wouldn't expect that of a moth. Alright, I think... Let's see... Well, I suppose I can swoop down and check out this over here real quick while I'm at it. Might as well. fast, but you're so non-aerodynamic. It's no wonder your stamina runs out so quick. Look at you, you're huge. You have to carry all that bulk with you. Should put you on a diet. Maybe it was an orbital laser that did this? The fact that the lava never cools, though, that's very strange. Very strange. Pizza still looked okay, but a strange simmer. You just put it out waiting. What? Why would you do that? Oh, no, no, no. You gotta throw that out. Ah, jeez, Brody. What the hell, man? That's disgusting. Well, if I ever meet Spooty, I'm never gonna accept any food he offers. Ooh. The twin bombers? Oh, shit. Seems great at ranged attacks, but this thing kinda sucks at, being a sword. When I get to actual melee distance, it tends to just miss. The attacks just whiff. So this area here, in addition to the bees and everything else, when I look at its design, it's right where you could encounter it very early in the game, this continent. It's got just a taste of the snow. It's got a taste of the lava. It's got this water area. And then it's got some extremely valuable resources on it. I think this is meant to be one of the first places you explore. Probably find those treasures on the map too. 3 of them. My map's slowly getting filled with treasure markers. Yeah, that's not a joke or a prank anymore. That's assault. Assault with a pizza. Ugh. What? Oh. Well, I mean, if I'm right here when it happens, sure. The impact didn't hurt me at all! Oh wait, I'm at half health. Okay, maybe it did. Was I already at half health when it fell? They killed someone and was eating him. Frickin' aliens. What's that? Ah! Come on! Yeesh. They got me good. I'm still alright, though. Now, let's make short work of this. And then get out of here. Ooh, boy. All right. Great work, everyone. Let's grab some more eggs. Egg, 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 egg. No, 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 no. Ah, that's not what I meant for you to do. God, I hate that. That's concerning. You're basically out of food here. You two, have some inconsistencies here. Ah. All right. To the incubators! All right, here we go. This is going to be huge. We're going to go through all these and see what we can do with them. And then we're going to go to the next horrible stage of the experiments. I am getting a lot of XP from this, too. You think I made enough incubators? Maybe I could use a few more. Okay. Well, now. Egg. 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 Alright. These incubators are amazing. The creatures come out fully grown. So they're a combination egg incubator and growth vat. Gotta get that mutant egg in there too. And I'm still able to fill them all. Let me put the leftover eggs away. Oh, wait a minute. I missed one. And then let's check the results of the ones we just collected. Okay. What are the results? Okay, it starts here. Alright, let's see. Runner. Not a single one of my critters came in as a large-sized one. Hmm. We're filling our boxes very quickly today. I'll just scooch everything one more tile over. Alright, our breeding stock is now over there. Okay. Wellness Watcher. I need that infinite stamina thing. How am I gonna get traits from one species to another, though? That's the real question. I could definitely over time spawn basic traits into a species. But if I want the really good stuff like Demon God or Diamond Body, those aren't so easy to get. Maybe... Oh no. Oh! Catch you later, Drawbard! See you later, Space Cowboy. Alright. We're about ready to disassemble this base completely and go. Let's have them finish up with 2 more. There's 1. Alright, guys. Time to pack it in here. Okay. So, you lot. In you go. You guys have failed to collect hardwood for a long time. It's been disappointing, really. The purpose of this base, and you guys weren't living up to it. Movement speed is increased. I should try this one as a pet. It's supposed to be even it's supposed to have a movement speed bonus when flying. I should test that and see how that is. Who knows, maybe I'll decide I actually want to ride these Elphidrans. Who knows? I'll need to make a mount for, saddle for it, though. Alright. So, the new base is going to be for oil extraction, among other things. It's going to be quite the thing. Oh man, when I actually transfer everything over, that's going to be nuts. Switching the main base is going to be a whole thing. Oh, the mutated egg only needs an hour now. I guess it warmed up a little. That's good. Swedes? Are those ones I found, or are those ones we bred? Let's check. I do want to cut this number way down. Well, I can shove a handful more eggs in there. I think I can get them all in there. I've practically reached a new level. I'm right on the edge. Yeah, one of the combinations I tried is making sweet sad. We'll just keep trying different combinations. Yes, I'm actually out of eggs. Amazing. Actually, no, I'm not. So we could breed Lucky. We can't breed alphas. What else can we do with this? There's got to be more to it. As far as I can see, there's no further cakes or anything, ancient civilization parts. Okay, yeah. Corallum. Where'd I find that? Well, I won't be making this for a while. I don't know, an aquatic construction set sounds... Maybe my final base should just be an aquatic base. Ancient pal bed. Gold coin assembly line? Ah, somebody did mention there was a mint. Ah. Wow, that one takes a while to get to. I'm just not seeing it. I'm really not seeing any more cake. So I don't think there's a way to bring the mutation chance up. Unless there's something I'm just not seeing. Good work, you guys are done. And that's pretty well it for you. All right. Tear it down! Where did you guys come from? Were you hiding under my base this whole time, living in our walls? Oh, I can't fly. Well, I'll just choose one of these. And away we go! Alright, let's be particular in what we bring. Wait, I have some... Oh, right, just because of... None of what I'm holding seems particularly excessive to me. This base will be disassembled too. And so will this one in time. Okay. What else do I need to bring with me? Well... Alright, first of all, I wish for this new base to have... Oh. Oh. Oh! Okay. We're gonna use this. Oh my gosh, this still costs 250 each! That's bad. That's really bad. Alright. It's so expensive. It's gonna be another shwee. I'll probably build multiple... Whoops. I'll probably build multiple breeding pits somewhere and just test a ton of different combinations one after another later. You could make 14 of these? Not bad. I'll leave you to it. Alright. So. There be oil in them thar hills. I'm surprised the game doesn't have you building oil rigs out in the water for your oil. Alright. We'll need to put a few pump jacks in. This place is a little bit higher level, but hopefully being an island, it doesn't get raided often. Okay, there are 2 oil spots down here. There we go. Come on, climb up. And there are 3 of them up here. It all starts with this. I'll have to build out over the side, I think. Alright. Bunk bunk done. Alright. Ah, boy. Alright. Let's put this here. Hey, you buster. Alright, construction materials deposit. Surprisingly, the line is kind of acceptable. Aside from the water, I'll actually, well, I could go fishing in that at least. Yeah, it kind of fits very nicely. Yeah. I wish I could expand the area of my base a little bit more, but this is fine. This is fine. Alright. Let's go get supplies. And then we'll carefully consider what to do. Alright. So I'm gonna need this. Hold on. Alright. Alright, I've got 588 of these. Alright, there we go. Some rocks, some wood, some fiber. This should be enough to get a good start. Okay. This is by far the farthest from start we've tried to construct something. Okay. So the most important thing that we're constructing here Um, I need circuit boards. Alright, so first thing we're constructing is this. Amazingly, I've made a ton of materials for a pal metal. Truly ridiculous investment, and I'm going to use all of it pretty much really quickly here. Where do I keep my circuit boards? Ah, there we go. There we go. Alright. +2 stamina. Boost that attack a smidge as well. Oh wait, I leveled up. Huh, I did. Alright, we got the circuit boards. Hopefully I don't have to manufacture a bunch more. So many places I still need to explore. Alright. Well now. I can make 2 of them. It's gonna cost me just about everything, but I can have 2. This'll get us into the plasteel. Actually, you. Construction crew. Wow, these things take an insane amount of construction, don't they? Alright. Well, fluffy pal beds. Do I want to build them within a roofed building? Oh yeah. Now that I remember the plan, yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. What happened? Oh, I know what happened. I was placing down new things, so it deleted the old to-be-built things. Shit. We'll have to start over. Build any more, that was it. Alright. Try again. I want to know what kind of handiwork these... I'm expecting handiwork to be the thing these need. Oh, you know what I can add? while at base, add +1 to everybody. Now they'll work slightly harder. Let me help. Okay, it needs electricity. I still don't know what kind of work it uses. Alright, for my next trick, I need... What does electricity fall under? Infrastructure, maybe? Ah. I need this. But I can make do with some ingots and electric organs for the time being. Good job, work crew. You know, both Anubises were big, and none of their kids are big. There's gotta be a way I can do that. There's gotta be. Alright, ingots and electric organs. I may need more of those. I should check in on that part of the island, too. Okay. For now, I'll just stick a pair of these over here. Ah, I need plasteel and cryogenic cooling stuff in the meantime. Four? Guess that's good enough. Oh, and they all just immediately fall asleep. Wonderful! Alright. Plasteel, cryogenic coolant. That's not enough. It's only 13. Oh no, it's not enough. Yeah, that's a problem. And I need a couple hundred more of this too. Yeesh. I still don't have a good way to get paldium fragments. These guys aren't doing a good enough job farming. I need to up the amount of farmers. But I also need hotter fire. Ah. More fire. Alright, that's probably good enough. palladium fragment thing's gonna be a major issue. I better not spend them all. Much as I want to build more stuff, I'd better not. That could be useful. Guess I'll just have to make do. Do I have any boards? Just regular boards? I know I'm gonna need those. These are gonna come up. This'll come up. Alright. Back to here. Alright, you guys got power, right? You charged them up while I was out? No, you're still sleeping, of course. Yes, of course you are. Alright, for now, you guys just get one of these. I'll build a better one later. There you go, cooked berries. You guys are awake. Get to charging. Oh, I see the problem. Hold on, I'll just unleash the work crew. That's probably enough. Okay. Now, aside from oil production, what else we doing here? Well, my thoughts are to ignore gardening entirely, and that perhaps this base will just have a full set of all of these kind of deals. Which means I need to research a bunch. But we've been banking up research points for a reason. A lot of things are locked, but not the stuff I'm looking for. Large quantities of ore. Hardwood. Sulfur. Pure quartz. Hexalite. I'm not putting all these things in this base right now, but I'm putting some of them in. Okay. I'm going to need a bunch of palladium fragments, ancient sieve parts, and the various materials. Alright, I'm going to need to get the palladium fragments specifically. Hardwood. And the ancient sieve fragments, and coal and sulfur. Alright. Oh, they're auto! Nobody has to work them! Except that they're going to need constant electricity. Well. was far from ideal, but until I can afford something better, just use these. I want to get the third pump jack up. Good news is, as these produce oil, I can start getting the plasteel. Alright. I will include a medical shelf. I will include these things. We're going to include all the good stuff in this base, because this is meant to be a permanent base. I'm just going to bring over a whole bunch of stuff now. I don't know that I really need sulfur and coal at this time. I could always add those in later. But, you know, whatever. Let's get the base spaced out and set up with all the fixins. Okay, there you go. Oh, you need cement. Cement, cloth, nails. Alright, a few more things needed. Temperature here is a little hot. Do I need to give you guys a coolant as well? We'll see. Cement. Am I out of cloth? That's a problem.
Yeah.
What was the other thing I needed? Crap, now I forgot. What was the other thing I needed? Oh no. Let's assume it was this. Oh wait, nails. I bet it was nails. Okay, I need plain old regular cloth for... Oh my gosh, I'm out of wool. Well, I'll fix that too. Alright, textile mill does its job instantly. That's what we like to see. Oh wait, this is the wrong... Oh well. I wanted to look over here anyway. It's over here.
Wow.
Nothing. What? Nothing. Okay. Feels like it should be something, but I guess not. Okay. I should build those batteries, and never mind, it's never going to charge up enough to matter. How's the oil production? 2. I need more powerful electric types. Alright, well, whatever. You know, add that to the never-ending to-do list. Yeah, we gotta get a lot of things done. Alright. I'm going to create a clinic. With a medicine rack. Alright, I'm gonna build a high quality spring. You know what, I'm gonna put an accumulator in. Even if we have no hope of charging it at this time. I'm gonna put it right here. Eventually I'll get this large power generator. And that'll be way more effective than what we're doing now. Might want to build a large pal bed or two. Probably. Maybe later, though. Alright. Oh yeah, I forgot I need to do that still. Expedition station is interesting. The research lab. We should do the research lab also. We should absolutely start that up. Ah, I forgot ancient Civ parts. That's true, I did forget ancient Civ parts. That's the missing ingredient. Also, I should grab some medicine. I should probably go up the tech tree on making medicine. All right. And that. Ooh, a whole bunch of these are complete. Oh, am I actually completely out of egg? That's amazing. I'm going to get rid of a lot of these. In fact, I'm going to break out the condenser. Alright, there we go. The condenser. I don't know where it is. But I know it's a thing. Oh, here it is. We'll get back to that. We'll get back to that. Okay. Let's get this camp set up properly. Then we can begin working on its second floor. Everyone here is going to be happy and healthy and all that. Right. Well. So. Let's see. Here's a logging site. Here's a stone pit. Leave little gaps they can walk through. Ore mining. Hold on a second. That was a mistake. What I actually meant was ore mining. Oh wow, it's big. It's huge. It's ridiculous. Coal. I ran out of stone. I want to put the sulfur quarry in too. No, I think I'm going to assign you to one of these, buddy. Okay. This is good. Good, good, good. The Sekhmets aren't as good at mining. I'll probably try to replace them with more Anubises. But, we'll keep one around. Okay, what I need is, I need one doctor. Or well, it's about as good as I'm likely to get. What? I can't pick it up. Alright, let me reset that. Let's try that again.
Yep.
Not the bed. What's going on? A couple of them seem to be having problems. You're now assigned to the clinic. Medicine is now available. What's going on with those two? Doesn't appear to be a status effect. I feel like they ran out of electricity or something. Alright, well. Nice. Nice. Awesome. We'll need a woodcutter. Maybe this place just doesn't do wood. You know what? Maybe this place just doesn't do wood. Because that's a different skill from the rest. Maybe this place is specialized in production of things that need to be mined. That makes sense, I think. We'll want a quartz quarry as well later. This is perfect. I need more Anubis. When I get more Anubis in, that'll be for the best. We've got a doctor on staff. We've got the best hot spring available. We've got fluffy beds. These things devour power. This base needs a couple more things before it's complete. But for the most part, this is kind of what I imagine this place being like on the first floor. And this is one of the things we're going to be dealing in, too. Alright, capture power, yes. Sphere tracking? Oh, nice. A new stat. I would like a way to use the PAL souls, though. I thought that was done here. Huh. Alright. This might be why I've been struggling with my production. I haven't been doing this stuff. I've never even seen an ancient PAL manuscript, though. I don't know how to get those. Alright. 10% boost sure would be nice. What type of job is it? So we'll come back to this place with some more upgrades. The next question is over here. Clean. Oh wow, these take polymers. Japanese style. I was kind of imagining glass. Made of industrial strength glass, it's quite sturdy. Alright. It looks to me like it's gonna have to be 2 stories. put it back here. Hmm. Okay. And I can put stuff up here. Perfect! Okay. I just need to figure out this support thing. We're gonna have to build support beams, huh? Alright. There's a spot with one. It's funny, the glass is so cheap, too. But palladium fragments are going to be a problem. Really, not enough support. The pillars barely support any area at all. Pillars aren't providing enough support to extend out? What if I put one here? What would happen if I put one over there, huh? Admittedly, I am building everything out of glass, so... No, that won't do it. And this pillar isn't helping. Hmm. Maybe if I just keep building staircases? Nope. Nope. Okay, how about here? No? But it's right... what in the world? Huh? Okay, it's too low? The pillar isn't high enough? Also, it's gotta be at a corner? Oh my gosh, this shouldn't be this hard. Oh, I get it, I get it. All of a sudden, I just got it. I understand the problem. Okay, hold on. So this isn't needed either. Okay. I need to put foundation. Sigh. Okay, this should fix everything. I think. Okay. Now let's put the roof on. Aha! You might be wondering, what do I need this roof for? Well, let me tell you. There are some facilities that take an enormous amount of space, but don't actually need workers moving up and down to them. And I need a place to put such things. For example, one such facility is the breeding pit. I'll have to expand this a bit more, but we can put breeding pits up here, which seem like an important structure going forward. But also this thing, which I need more palladium fragments. So this thing is enormous. Anyway, assuming I'm able to figure this out, and get this extended far enough, I intend to put the summoning circle up here, at which point I can disassemble base 2 and move that somewhere if I want, and I do want. And I can put a couple breeding pits up here. We should be in great shape.
What?
Alright, let me try something. I'm not allowed to pick up a sleeping cat. Well. Oh, there it is. V! V! Ah, there it is. Okay, so. Health, attack, defense, work speed. And then there's the PAL condenser. We're going to massively increase the power of our workers in a variety of ways. You. Do this. Get to it. 10% boost to everyone's construction speed. Heck yeah. I think I built that on the wrong side. They have to walk too far to get their lunch. I'm gonna build it over here. Instantly done. Okay. What? No, no, no. All the way. Production! Yes. Yes! Oh, right. another important thing we need to construct. I don't know what category it falls under. I have no idea where it is. Where the heck is it? Where's the alpha and beta wave production? Ah, other, of course. Ah, jeez, I need palladium fragments. Alright, this will increase all of your work speed. Although you probably don't have enough power to make it work, but, you know, whatever. Alright, handiwork 1 done! Guess I'll let you do that next. Alright, it all comes down to palladium fragments at this point. And palmetal. And, well, okay, a few other things besides. Alright then. Well, let's bring back that first shipment of oil. And you guys should be working 10% faster here, too! But only on handiwork. That doesn't impact everything else, sadly. Alright. Ooh, a Lunaris. Nice! We're almost done with all of them. But I'm most curious about that giant mutated egg. No telling what that'll have done. Gloopy Primo? The mutation was a Gloopy? Well, tell me more. Oh, she's big. Sky Marcher Vampiric? Cephalo Princess? I don't think you're all that great. But I do think you've got abilities I've never heard of. Mounted jump count +2? Oh! You're a squid creature. Vampiric. Does not sleep at night and continues to work. Oh, hell yeah! Yeah! Wow. Well, well, well. We'll just have to keep working on these things. Well, nothing for it. No matter how I look at it, there's only one thing to do now. I need to gather some palladium. Everything I want to do requires it, and I want to do oh so many things. I'll leave this here for a little bit. Glider boost performance S? I want to try combining everything that makes gliding better into a team at some point. Alright, I need Paldium. Paldium is a pain to collect. I've never found a way to get the pals to collect it for me. And I've never found a place in the world, anywhere, where there's a whole bunch of it to pick up. Honestly, the beginning area over here, with all the little tiny nodes, is probably the best I've found. Oh man, you're pretty fast in the water, aren't you? Surprise! Hydro pump. Pretty epic. Alright, so anyway, this one's closed today. That's stupid. Can't be helped. So I just need to go into random dungeons until I find one that's open, and then hope there's a whole bunch of just Paldium lying around to pick up. Just a bunch of big nodules to smash. Because I've never found them outside of a dungeon. Okay, well this thing is awesome. It's for water adventures, and we're going dungeoning. So I'm just going to have to put it away for now. Unfortunately. Which I kind of want to just swim around with this thing. I kind of want to build an aquatic team and go hunting resources in the water and fishing and stuff. There's a lot of things I want to try. Alright, I'll go with you for now. You're pretty awesome. And I can condense you to become more awesome, if only I could find a valid dungeon. Maybe this one. Are your doors open? Please. Yes. Okay. Now. Please have the mineral resources I'm looking for. If my gerbil can take them. The only other way I've found to get Paldium is meteors. And those aren't very common, and they don't have a very much. Alright. 52. That'll get me something. Oh, there's more down there. Perfect. 150 more. 1, 2, 3. I actually never found a way to escape a dungeon yet. Like, there's no escape rope or anything. Another 50! The nice thing about this stuff is it's lightweight. So clearly they intended you to be able to carry a lot of it. You know, I've never seen the Lotus for carrying more stuff. Not even once. Right. Yoink, yoink. Seed machine gun, aqua gun. Hmm. I think I'll hold the TMs a bit longer. Oh. Alright, perfect. This was basically the ideal. Like, this was as much as you could have hoped for. Walk into a level nothing dungeon, get exactly what you want, and then leave. It was perfect. Hmm. And a tiny boost to my working speed as a freebie at the end. Nice. You know what? I'm never going to use these. Get rid of those. I should probably sort through my fruit and get rid of all the stuff I'm not likely to use. Okay. So I'm going to have to bring a lot of resources in for this research bench. But that's okay. Ah, nobody's working on it. Nope, no more eating for you. I have a job for you. Research. No, I did not assign you to the frickin' extractor. What the hell? Hey, Lucario. It won't pick. There it goes. Yep. Yes, that thing. Good, yes, do that. Now, I need an alpha wave generator. Okay, what else did I need but I didn't have the resources to do? Well, I could have. No. Ah, the condenser. Oh, boy, it's kind of big, isn't it? Hmm. All right, Mr. Condenser. Let's see what we can do with you. You shall be my first test subject. Okay, you are now a 1 star. Hmm. You gained 1 point in logging. Okay. Continuing experiment. Next experimental test subject. My good old mammoth. Work speed is 35. Afterwards, its work speed is 39. And it's better at planting. I see. I thought the condensing was going to be a little more involved. It's actually very straightforward. Well, in that case... I'm a little curious to try you. Interesting. Does that affect breeding? Does that affect breeding? That's... I'm gonna go through the stuff back in my box now and look at it. Need to get rid of some of these swees. Well, I suppose this is as good a test subject as any to see what happens if you keep pushing. Oh, the next level is 8. Hold on. Lucky. Two more. The stat bonuses are not that great. There's always only leveling up one thing per time. The next one's 12. Yeah, I'm gonna check with something after this. Okay. So if I put several 1-star or 2-star things together, would they breed multiple starred offspring? So I have some interesting items here. Some of which it raises it from 0 to 1. From 1 to 2. Okay, now I understand what that means. I think I'm gonna breed a crap ton more Anubis and use him as my general worker. There's nothing I can see to increase its size, though. And only the Anubises I caught will be big. So those might end up being the base Maybe it's just a numbers game. You make as many cakes as possible, and you roll the dice until you get more mutants? Alright, good news. We've managed to make a few things while over here, which may be useful. Okay. So close on this. I need 17 more. We'll get that. Uh-huh. I've been experimenting with condensation. It turned out to be simpler than I thought it would be. I've never seen an ancient PAL manuscript, but I'm experimenting with the research thing here. I'm gonna bring more stuff over here. Yeah, do that. Alright. Who's gonna be my first champion? Well, since we're gonna make mostly Anubises, I suppose I can spare these. Was there anything else the base needed? I'm not sure there is. I think it's got all the ingredients necessary right now. I'll toss one of these in so it reduces the food cost. Fluffy 3 increases attack and defense of a sweeper. Hmm. Gaia Crusher 2. Oh wow, his logging thing and mining bonuses got bigger. Huh. What would happen if I condensed a bunch of gerbils together? Would it revive at a better... I'll be right back in a minute. Hold on a sec. Be right back. Alright. Okie dokie. I am returned! Alright, I was trying to figure something out. What would happen if I condensed the gerbils? I don't think I have enough gerbils, that's the problem. No, I don't think I can do it. I think I'd have to go catch more. Unfortunately. But definitely going to check this out. So their abilities get enhanced. That might be the biggest deal. Ah, that actually might be a really big deal. Because that would mean... Hold on a second. Let me, Oh yeah, that gets rid of a bunch of stuff. That would mean, theoretically, if I star her up, she'll give an even bigger bonus to Anubis. So yeah, we're going to want to breed more Sekhmets. And then I'll have more Anubises to do the work, and then we'll just have one super-powered one of these. I'll have to catch more Anubises to find a good one to be the one that everything fuses to. You know what? I'm not even entirely sure what being big does for them. The work speed's the same. The numbers are all the same, except... I mean, I guess it just gives you better combat stats, which shouldn't really matter, right? That can't be right. There's got to be more to it. There's got to be more to it. Oh, that means... hold on. Where's that dragon? Where's the dragon that I tested? Doesn't say anything. I need to figure out... Here, I'm going to relocate you to here. Okay. Elphidran. Okay, he's not further down. So it's got to be up. Elphidran. It can't be this far up, can it? This thing had an interesting ability. Where is it? Oh, my gosh, it's all the way up here? Alright, let's make this. Hey, you. Yeah, you. I don't know, maybe I could get one with really interesting abilities on it, but I think probably... No! I didn't ask you to be assigned to the oil extractor. How did you think that was... Oh my gosh. Look, enough hanging out at the water cooler. I'm serious. Research. I am gonna move this thing immediately. This is ticking me off. Alright, hold on. I'll just rebuild it over... Crap, I forgot where it was. There's too many things in here. Oh, here it is. Okay. Alright, now there is nothing nearby. Okay. Good work, men. Now. Yes! See? There's nothing you can confuse it with, because it's all by itself. Perfect. And you literally just sit around and look cute. Whatever. So long as you buff everyone, I don't care what you do. Same with the fluffy sheep. Alright. We are short on food. That's gonna be an issue. Otherwise, I think this is working so far. Pretty much doing everything I wanted it to. Okay. So, few more things. Alright, let me see. If I want to do the... Oh, we're starving to death. Oh, well, that's a bit of a problem. Alright, hold on a second. Wait a minute. You know what? You can live off cotton candy today. It's fine. I don't care. It's not going to impact your long-term health any. I'm sure it's fine. Okay. That should be good. Alright, this might be enough. Alright, what all did I need? I think I might have needed... Let's see, I need these. I know that. I'll just bring this and that and this. I'll just, you know what? I think I'll just, yeah, that's what I'll... I am massively overburdened, but that's okay. We'll just put another chest in over there. It'll be fine. This'll be fine. I gotta figure out what those manuscripts are, though. The ancient manuscripts, so I can use those. Alright. This is more generic supplies. Okay. How close am I? On... Oh, I think I got it. It's a trap. I've got something I should show you. Alright, hold on. Let me make sure that I've got... Yeah, this'll do. This'll do. Alright. I think it's over here. Are you ready for this? Oh, Nintendo is being a jerk to Palworld, but that's not affecting me none. Alright. I actually set aside my guns, and I'm using a sword I got from this area. And a helmet I got from this area. Yeah, it's been pretty nuts. The suits with Palworld to Nintendo have been insane if you read about them, and it never ends. Oops. Wow, it's really bad at hitting these.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
There we go, gotcha. Caught! Green slime! A monster from another world. Now tameable in this one. I guess it's because it's daytime. I'm not seeing a ton of flying eyeballs this time. Oh yeah, yeah, this game had a paraglider from the start. It's got Breath of the Wild, Ark Survival, obviously a little bit of Pokemon. They just borrowed from everything. Yeah. When I got this sword, the Terrorblade, I was like, why do I even need guns anymore? I'll just use this for everything. Whoop, traps. Alright. Oh, I reached trust level 10 with one of my pals. Nice. Is this another dead end? It is. A schematic for a hollowed headgear schematic. Let's see. Hold on, I want to switch to this one. There we go. Okay, this is another dead end. No, this entire area is Terraria. They put in a ton of Terraria enemies, Terraria items, just all kinds of stuff. And at the same time, Terraria added a bunch of stuff from Palworld to Terraria. This whole area, it's all just Terraria stuff. Let me see. Okay, which way have I not been? Did I go this way yet? Yeah. When I first came in here, this place was a lot more dangerous to me. Now I'm like significantly stronger than I was. Even the dropping health out of the pots, you don't normally get health drops in Palworld, as in ever. There's basically no instant healing of any kind in Palworld. But, in this one area there sure is. It even has a unique resource you can forge with. Yeah. This dragon is ridiculous. Whoops. And a little bit too big for the cameras to handle. I'll switch over to you. Palworld music, or I mean a Terraria music in here. I was very surprised when I entered this area. I had heard there had been some crossover content and assumed, oh, they probably just added a couple monsters or something. And it's like, no, they went crazy with it. Unfortunately, I do not have anything like an escape rope, so... no escape. I actually need a couple of those. Yeah, my mount's a little fat. It's not normally I'm flying around out in the overworld. It's not